Hi, FlossTube. It's Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And it's Jason with Karen, here to remind Karen to not forget to put the bit in the middle.
Oh, yeah. So I will remember that. Hopefully.
Oh, no, you will remember it. There is a bit, and you need to put it in the middle of this one.
Do you want me to just put it here?
No, it's got to go in the middle, the exact middle, wherever the exact middle of this is. Once we finish recording, just in the exact middle. So, FlossTube, I doubt Karen will do this, but this would be so funny. Be prepared for in the middle, the exact center. Karen will put in a nice little thing. I'm just letting you know that it probably won't happen, but it'll happen.
It'll be in there somewhere. So, I realized this is my 50th episode. So that's cool.
What?
Yeah.
Kayla, what? It's episode 50! Brrr! And then there's going to be confetti coming down. No, there's not, but woohoo! That's really cool.
So first, I'm going to go over a finish. It's actually an FFO. I don't have it with me, so I'm going to insert a picture. What? You look confused.
Yeah, what's your FFO?
It's a patchwork bookmark. So I take orts.
Oh, yeah, that is finished.
I just make them into patchwork things. Anyways, I started it during Stitchmaynia last year, and I haven't shown you updates. I've just kept it in my on-the-go bag and stitched on it periodically.
Sorry, my head was like all up in the camera.
But it was on a scrap of 18 count Blue Sky hand-dyed Ada, and it's finished, and my mom wanted it, so I gave it to her. I had no intention to keep it. I was going to give it to someone who wanted it, and she wanted it and had books she needed a bookmark for, so she took it. But, so since that was done, oh dang it, I forgot to grab the picture. Oh well. Or the magazine that has the picture. But I started another one, and this one, my sister-in-law suggested taking a silhouette pattern and doing the same sort of thing where I use the orts. So this is the start, and this is just some grass. But.
Oh, that's right. And I was like, yeah, I remember that conversation.
I mean, I don't.
Because I was like, I think when she brought it up, I was like, oh, that's a cool idea, but it would only work if you had specific colors in specific places. Most of Karen's ort works, I like that title. We'll call them your ort works. Most of her ort works are patchwork, so it kind of works, and then she ends up making cool designs within them. But how it was presented, I was like, it might not work because you won't be able to get the silhouette unless you use specific orts in specific places.
So we'll see. But this one I'm trying to use, for the grass, I'm just using greens. And so I didn't bring the magazine over, but it's a cow silhouette from Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, September-October 1987. And it's on 18 count off-white Ada. Oh, you're moving it up so I can maybe look up rather than down.
Because this might actually help, because you've commented to me a few times that people are like, we can't hear Karen. And so you don't need this one, do you?
Not till later.
Okay, well, when you need it, you'll have it. But I got it here for you.
So, anyways, that was that.
Are you going to actually show this one?
Yeah. So
yay, because you've done lots of good work on this one. They'll be super happy. Get ready, FlossTube. This is going to be the most exciting thing you've seen all minute.
So this is Cinderella Slipper from...
Why do you have two needle minders on this?
Because it just works better for me that way. Because I kept having to switch them from side to side as I was working on the different sides, so I just have one on both sides. So this was my focus for February, and so I got the black on the girl finished, and I got some vines and stuff. And this is from...
Can I just say that the back of this looks really cool?
We'll show it to them, see if they can see it.
I was stuck staring at Cinderella, and as you can see, her skirt looks really cool on the back. This just looks really cool to me. But anyway, yeah.
So this is from Cross Stitcher. I still haven't been able to look at my notes, but it's on there somewhere. I'll tell you in a minute. But here's
see how much like it looks? It looks perfect. Karen, this is perfect.
Get in there. So, Cinderella Slipper by Susan Penny. Cross Stitcher Magazine, October 2018. 28 count opalescent hand-dyed Lugana 2/2. That's all the details. So this is going to go away for a while. I'm not sure what month I will work on it as a focus piece again, but yeah, I made some good progress in February.
And it's gone. No, it looks really awesome. This looks great.
And this is in my So Much to Love bag. It's purple too. So yeah. This month my focus is going to be Celtic Summer. I have not worked on it yet. I've been focusing on.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh.
I've been focusing on model stitching and the Biscornu swap. So, but I did work some on Three Wise Men by Murray Driscoll Black Raylan. And
It's looking good, guys. It's looking so good. I'm so excited for you to see it. Ready? I don't think you're ready for this. Ready yourselves. Bam! There it is, guys.
so I just added some blue right here. And that is 28 count Ivory Joblin 1/1.
Question.
Yes.
Why haven't you finished the Wise Men?
Because I can't find a lot of those colors.
Oh, we're waiting on the colors. Okay.
We're not waiting on the colors. I just can't find them. I mean, I have.
We're waiting on finding the colors.
Right. But
it's looking so good. Don't you think so?
it is looking really good.
Okay, good, because it is. And if you were to say something, I'd be like, no, you're wrong.
So, yeah, I usually work on this on Sundays because it's a nice.
It's really pretty.
Sabbath piece.
Wait, there's one more thing I have to do.
What? Oh, feel it.
It is so taut because it's 1/1, and it's just super taut, and it just feels so weird. You thought I was gonna say it feels so good or feels so cool, huh?
Yep. And that's just in a bag I made from placemats that I got at Goodwill. So this is my black cat sitting on jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh.
So this is, I've already released this pattern and I released them as bookmarks, but I saw this piece of fabric that I got from Stitched Modern. And it's 14 count Aida that's cobweb. And I wanted to stitch them all together. But it has just kind of been lingering there because I've already stitched them once, but I do want to finish this. So I'm trying to start a thing where I stitch on it every Wednesday for Witchy Wednesday X Stitch. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Witchy Wednesday XS cross stitch. Or something like that.
Witchy Wednesday cross stitch.
I'll put the tag in. It's some sort of
Hashtag here. Whoop.
Um,
Whoop.
But someone, a FlossTuber I was watching, it may be the Academic Stitcher, I don't know, someone commented how sometimes she'll pull out a piece and she'll just have to tell herself she has to put 3 lengths of thread in and then she can stop, or if she's in the mood to keep going, she keep going. So that's what I'm thinking to do, is like 3 lengths of thread every Wednesday, and eventually it'll get done. So that's all my whips.
Yep. Well, there's one more whip, but you're not going to show the whip.
Oh, so I submitted a pattern to just Cross Stitch Magazine. It was rejected. Oh well. But I actually want to show you some of the test stitch.
For the record, hold on, because this bummed Karen out when she got the news. But I do want to tell you, Karen, do you remember how you got accepted? Your writing had gotten accepted?
Oh, yeah.
I was talking with my boss, who has submitted things to that magazine as well.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was doing some research, and only like 8% of the people who submit get to actually get published in the magazine. So you did amazing. You're getting
Thanks.
published somewhere. That's pretty cool.
So this will also kind of go into haul because a lot of this, I bought these colors. So these are test stitches I did to help me decide on colors and things for the pattern. Kind of a sneak peek of the pattern, bits and pieces.
This is pretty. What is this?
That's my favorite. That's part of the border. That's my favorite part.
Oh, that is really
Show
good.
Back to them again.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is
We're
on,
talking about this thing here.
Yeah.
So.
I love that part.
Oh, sorry.
So this is
one here.
on 28 count Mystic. And I don't know, like the pattern's designed, the colors are picked, but I don't know when this pattern might get released because I have a hard time releasing patterns without having a model stitched. And I don't have time to model stitch right now, nor do I feel like I have the money to buy all the supplies or the time to stitch it or any of that. So I really like the pattern. I don't know when it's going to get submitted, done, if ever. Hopefully, ever. Hopefully.
Post down below if you'd like to see a sneak peek of the pattern, though.
Oh, more of a sneak peek than this?
Yeah. Couldn't you, with your design thing, make it to where all the squares are edged out or something?
Edged out.
Where it's not like square, 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 but it's just like
Shows
color.
the picture?
Yeah.
I could, yeah.
Because then that would be a sneak peek.
Yeah. But, yeah. But, so, kind of going into haul and a little bit of life. Last week we were in Norfolk because Jason was at a conference for the...
for the Music Library Association, and it was really, really cool. I really, really enjoyed it. And we're going to start the haul by inserting the thing here.
Okay.
So, because I feel like, because we talked a little bit about your first point of haul in the video. Mm-hmm. So, we'll just insert the video here, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about the actual haul. So, enjoy! Why, hello, FlossTube! I am Jason, and this is...
Karen.
With...
KB Studio Creations.
I said we would record a little snippet from the hotel room, but we decided to leave a little early from my conference so we could get back and take care of stuff at home before tomorrow. So this will probably be uploaded like Monday, Tuesday maybe. It may even just be an insert inside of another video. But this week was good. Would you say so, Karen, with KEB Studio Creations?
It was.
Why are you laughing, Karen, with KEB Studio Creations?
Because you're being so dramatic.
I don't think that's dramatic. I think I'm just being silly. Anyway, Karen was able to go to the cross-stitch store in Norfolk. What is the name of it?
Dying to Stitch.
Dying to Stitch? Well, that's very morbid.
It's D-Y-E-I-N.
Well, I know it's D-Y-E-I-N-G. I know it's a pun. I met somebody this week who is like the naughty librarian, and it's K-N-O-T-T-Y. And she does like crocheting and stuff. Which reminds me, there were a lot of people at the conference that were either crocheting or knitting. So I think next year I might just bring some cross stitch to do. There's one person I met, a really wonderful person. They spin yarn is what they were doing as they were listening to all the different talks and such. But a really cool person. Anyway, Karen got a lot of haul. We're not going to show you right now because we're on the road, as I'm guessing you can tell by the car cam. Also, I am apologizing because I just realized this whole thing is in vertical mode, and when she inputs it, it's going to look very... Karen with KEB Studio Creations, bless you for when you have to like cut and edit this. But anyway, what was Dying to Stitch like?
It's a really nice store. There was the floss I needed for the most part, and everyone was nice there. Yeah, it was good.
What all do they offer?
Just the same as most stores: fabric, floss, and patterns, and then like some accessories as well, of course.
Now this is a somewhat rhetorical question, but was there anything there that you weren't able to buy that you wish you could have bought?
Oh, I would have bought lots more, but you know, money.
And she already said that she spent more than she should have, right?
I mean, I kept it to about how much I wanted to spend. So I don't know that I'd say I spent too much, but I would have liked to spend more.
Yes. So anyway, Dying to Stitch in Norfolk, Virginia. Amazing place. Check it out if you're in the area. We did. Well, she did. I was at conference. Otherwise, I would have gone. But we love you, and I guess I'm not going to say happy stitching. I'm going to say, like, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Sure.
Is that what we're doing? You're going to insert this or something?
Yeah.
Okay, then back to our regularly scheduled programming.
So, first off, I love these bags. They're so cool.
Wait, did I record that on my phone or on your phone?
Your phone.
Okay, so it's on here. Okay.
So I was picking out colors for the pattern, the testing I just showed you, as well as another pattern.
The testing from before
Yes.
Before our sponsored break. No, we don't have sponsors. We're not that good. I do look like Santa.
I thought you said you were a Viking.
Yeah, but I got these super rosy cheeks in this photo. I feel like I look like Santa. It's weird.
Okay, so for one of the patterns, I got these. And it was just really nice being able to look at them in the store. And then so that's another pattern I need to model stitch. And then these were the colors I used on or considered using for those little test stitches I showed you.
And feel free to like pause the video on which one you're like, ooh, I want to see that better.
Well, it doesn't show it super well anyway.
No, it doesn't. But they're super good. Super, super good.
So I went earlier in the week and I did that. And then most of the time I spent in the hotel, as I think we said in the video that we inserted. And then on the last day, I went and bought some more stuff. And this was for personal stuff, not for, yeah.
Oh, that's purple. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look purple. But like now all I see is purple.
So a lot of these are for cinnamon stars, which I'm planning to start during Stitchmaynia this year. And I realized as I was looking through my whips that I have going on, I pretty much finished all my Stitchmanias starts from last year. One I've UFO'd, and one I'm going to restart this year. I started it last year, but it was 40 count, and I've never stitched on 40 count before, and I was doing it 2/2, and it was just not working out well. So I'm going to try a restart this year, doing it 1/2. And then I also got this little piece of fabric that is so pretty, and it feels wonderful. And I think it's some sort of linen.
Lugana.
Oh, some Lugana.
It's Lugana cream.
I was hoping it would be big enough for a pattern I designed, but it's not. So I'm going to use it for something else I want to stitch from a magazine. So I knew I could use it no matter what. I just wasn't sure if it was the right size or not. But it was just like a little, they had these little remnant scraps that you could get. So that caught my eye, and I got it. So other haul. Let's do the stuff that's over here first. So it can get lost.
Other stuff over here?
Yeah. So one, I got a card, and it's so pretty. It's just this little cute motif. You can't probably see it, but it's a toile. And this is from Lisa with, oh, I didn't write it down. Forest City Stitching. She has a FlossTube. I would suggest you go check her out. She started not that long ago. And yeah, so.
But it's a super cute little heart.
Yeah, she won a giveaway, and it made my day when I received it, and yeah, it's very.
So
pretty.
thank you.
And then I got some frames for
some deep set picture frames.
Yeah.
Look at how deep that is. It's as deep as my nose. But yeah.
I got these, and hopefully they'll work for finishing some models. So it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but I actually think it, if not better, it'll work just as well.
Right.
So magazine that's behind this. I got next to Cross Stitch magazine. I've marked some things I like. They also have a contest for Christmas ornaments. So I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe submitting because I mean, why not? I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, do it. Do it. Do
But
it.
then I also marked some other patterns I liked. But yeah. And
Krynic?
yes. So I bought a bunch of Krynic. It's all gold. But I was pretty much out, and if I ever do model stitch that pattern that I designed and submitted, it uses a lot of Krynic, and I like Krynic. Well, yeah, I like Krynic, and yeah, so I just bought a bunch all at once. I was like, this way I'm stocked up for a while. I don't have to worry about ordering it. Plus, I feel like it saves on shipping if you buy a whole bunch at once. So I did.
So life updates.
Oh. Yes. So this is for my day job. This is a magazine. It's a new magazine. It's called Estuary. It's about the life of the Connecticut River. But yes, it stinks like new printing.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Can I show this?
Yeah.
This is a cool spread. This is the exact center. And oh my goodness, that is just beautiful.
So I designed most of this magazine. I'm actually starting to work on the next issue now.
That's a pretty art.
I'll put an insert down below. You can see a PDF page turn sort of view on their website if you want to look at it all. But I'm pretty happy with the design. I feel like it really stretched me as a designer. There's still parts and pieces of it that I'm like, yeah, not as good as I would have liked it, but good enough. But you want to show that one? But like, I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to working on this next one. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I thought I'd just say that, and then if you want to look at more, I'll put in the link. I think that's all for life updates.
Because we talked about the trip to Norfolk and we have that video insert.
And I don't know if I think we mentioned it in the video, but I'll mention it here again. He saw some really cool things.
Yes. Do you think we can put photos of them in here?
That's my plan.
Yeah. So I went to the something. What's the name of it? It's a house. Michael Meyer. No, not Michael. Somebody whose name begins with M, Myers house in Norfolk. And it's really cool. If you're in the Norfolk area, I suggest you go, especially if you're a cross stitcher, because on the second floor, they have this. I'm going to just put my hands here and hopefully it'll appear. This beautiful little cross stitch that was done by one of the daughters who lived in the house around the turn of the 1800, the turn of the 19th century. But it's a really cool, really beautiful house. They actually, so the mom who lived in the house when the house was built, she created a cross stitch of the 10 Commandments, but it's held in a museum in Oklahoma. So Oklahomans, OKers, if you know where it's like a Jewish museum, I think, in Oklahoma, but the family that lived in the house was Jewish, and it's the oldest piece of Jewish craft that we have still. In America. That I think, if I remember what she said correctly. But it's housed in that museum, and they have a picture of it that the tour guide, and I think she's a curator too, a lady by the name of Karen, wonderful woman. She was showing me a picture of it after the tour, but there's also a random cross stitch that's just in the museum. It's not from the time period. They just have it so then it sits on there. It's not a loom, but the frame. Yeah, they have a frame with a cross stitch like in the process of being stitched. And I think the frame is a real frame. I'm not sure though. But the cross stitch isn't, she said. The cross stitch on the wall is the one that we put up here. That is a real cross stitch from that time period. So, yes, that was really cool.
So, I think that's about everything. It's a giveaway video. So, for this giveaway, since it was my 50th, I thought I would offer, you can have a choice of my patterns. So, any of my patterns, you can go to my Etsy shop and see what they are. And you can just say, I would like to stitch whatever one. Put it down below.
So, in the comments below, I would like to stitch blank. And in that blank, put whichever pattern you'd like.
And you'll be entered. And be over 18, I would like you to be a subscriber.
And there's a link here for the Etsy thing.
Well, not up there. It'll be down below.
There's a link down there for the Etsy store.
There we go. And so, yeah, any of my patterns. And it'll be 2 weeks before we come back, probably. So,
yeah.
You have till then.
This feels like a short video, but it's going to be a little bit longer once you put in that insert. So.
Yeah. So, I guess that's all.
Yep.
Happy stitching.
Bye. I'm guessing you want me to push it?
Yes.